Hello everyone, welcome back to Vintage Story. I'm Jeremiah, and I've got quite a bit on the agenda today. We've got all these things. Alright, let me try and get my thoughts straightened out here. So, it occurred to me through playing a little bit online and doing some other kind of like research, I guess you could call it. I found that it is a very good thing to be preparing for like long-term food usage. And it occurred to me, wait, I don't really have like any way of keeping food. And yeah, I've got all that copper and whatnot, but like that's all I got there. And so what I'm gonna do after I dump off this and make sure I've got everything put away for now. Right, it's at the end of the day. So I'm gonna go on an adventure sometime here shortly, but I think what I'll do with the little amount of daylight I have left is pull up these crops here, even if they'll only return to me a small amount of the actual food stuff from them, simply because there is a much better way to be doing this. And I'll just... Right, all my stuff got thrown over yonder. I also found out how to make a lot more food and how to like properly store it and all that good stuff. And so I'll come down here. Yeah, I've already got some stuff in here. I'm gonna just throw basically everything down here. Also, flax grain, hardly good for anything, as it turns out. I hadn't really noticed that before. I'll just grab some stew real quick. And then I'm gonna go hop over to the bed. Now, need to go out. I need to find myself quite a few things, honestly. I'm not exactly sure what all I need to find just yet, but definitely a lot more creatures, plants, and hopefully other resources. And then what I need to do is build a giant farmland so I can rotate the crops and also find some like Terra Preta, all while it's still like spring and all that. So let's take a gander at the map. Where haven't I haven't gone off in like this direction, so that's like there. I'll just go run around and do that. I also learned the art of keeping animals. So like this sheep here and the ewe that's also hiding around here somewhere, I can take them and have them start making babies for me. And the nice thing is they seem to be actually very easy to keep. It's just a matter of getting them into a pen and then feeding them enough so that way they stay happy enough to make more babies. And then you can just like print the oh, just look at that, whole lot of turnips. Because then you can just print the amount of leather and red meat you can make. Because, well, surprise to me, red meat is actually a very helpful and useful food because it gives you so much bloody saturation. It's not even funny. And it's actually like the rich man food because sure you can eat it and all that good stuff, but it's a matter of being able to keep a constant supply of it. Oh, hey, copper. I'll just make a little spot right here. And let's make it orange. Anyway. And so it takes a rich man per se, you gotta be able to have all the farming stuff for it, right? To have a constant supply of all the food. And none of that's worth harvesting just yet. Oh, that's claystone. Yeah, I'll just grab all these berries here. And then I guess I'll just go out for a jolly old swim then, because there's most assuredly land on the other side that has yet to be explored yet. Something I think would be really cool if I were to find is what's it called? Like halite or whatever, which is like the rock form of salt that you find in the natural generation. I think that'd be cool. Or some limestone for, I think it's part of the leather making process. You need oak for tannin. Oh hey, it's raining. Interesting. I wonder what we'll find over here on this side of the lake, because it's definitely not big enough to be an ocean. Well, it looks like there's a raccoon there, or a bunny. If I was really hurting for food that badly, I'd go ahead and stab these poor fellas. Let's see, medium fertility would also be real amazing, is if I were to find some like Terra Preta. And what looks to be over here is some growing spelt. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take that seed. Yonder on my way over here. That's just all like a uphill battle over here. Really hope I don't come across any wolves. Which, also speaking of which, a fairly decent counter I have found, because it occurred to me after playing on a server, is that you get yourself a knife. Not a knife, but a sword. And then that sword will allow you to attack so much faster. Because these spears, they're quite slow when it comes to it. And what you need is something rapid and easy to like keep attacking over and over. Oh, let's see. Tool. What am I going to find here? That looks like a flint. Some flint tools. And of course I'm only mildly stuck. Yeah. Not exactly the terrain I was hoping I would find over here. This is more like I was hoping for, you know, just a bunch of grassy areas that I could just kind of like survey the land of. Got some more crops over here. What is this? Rye. Alright, I'll go ahead and snatch that up while I'm here. Yeah, it's an interesting plains. A little sparse though it looks. Except for the peat grass. Wait, is that Terra Preta over there? Or is that peat? Oh wait, no, this is Terra Preta. I actually don't have a shovel, which is strange, but I guess I just forgot it. One of these has got to be branchy. Here we go. So then I'll just nap myself a shovel head real quick, and then I'll just take all this Terra Preta because that is some of the best dirt you can use for your farming adventure. Not adventures, but what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It's not coming to me. But yeah, good stuff. Fortunately, it's just a tiny amount. I've seen veins as big as about a stack of it. Oh no, this poor bunny. Partially eaten by another creature. Well, that's unfortunate. But that's the circle of life I had imagined. Yeah, alright, just look at that. Alright, so what I'm seeing here, that looks to be andesite, claystone, and then I have no idea what that reddish stone is. I'm actually quite curious. I wonder if it's like chert? I don't know. Oh, there's a fox. Just a whole lot of foxes. There's a bunny just running towards me and then realizing that he doesn't actually want anything to do with me. Ooh, some spelt. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and take the spelt. Let's see, what exactly are you? Oh, bauxite. Yeah, granite, claystone. Righty on then. So I wasn't right, but I had the idea. Some good old flax. You know, I'll just start eating the berries because flax is... That's weird, did it just... It's really only good if you want to, like, feed your animals this stuff. Because other than that, it's just not nutritious for you. Won't do you much good. And so if you wanted to, like, troll somebody with some crappy food, you give them some, like, oh, what would that even be, like, some flax, fly agaric soup or whatever, just to piss them off. Yeah, I guess they really just don't drop every single time. But that's fine, because I can just keep exploring further and further out. And apparently, yeah, that's more Terra Preta. Sweet. Yeah, the nice thing about the single player, which is kind of obvious, is you don't have everyone else to compete over all the local resources over. So you don't gotta go super far away just to try and find your basic, almost necessity level items. Because I've been playing on a server lately, public one, and yeah, it's just like stripped bare almost for like a good 500 or so blocks in most directions, except for all the towns within that radius. just because everyone has just kind of played on the server and then kind of taken and burned and used the resources. Alright, there's a wolf over there. I'll walk over here, not because I don't want to fight him this time, but because I don't have the inventory space to hold on to the materials I would benefit from killing him. Because I know I just really do not have the space for it without like throwing stuff away, which I don't feel like doing if I could absolutely help it. Oh hey, some more grain. It's actually some very interesting terrain. That's an eye catcher for sure. There's nothing up that. Take a little dive. Yeah, also, if it's not like a surprise to anyone really, probably because it's still in like a early access phase or a beta stage, there's just like no drowning possible as far as I'm aware. I mean, like I've in previous testing found lakes that were hundreds, well not hundreds per se, but like a good 100 blocks deep that went to like Y level 25 or whatever from sea level, and it's actually kind of terrifying not being able to see much of anything down there. What is that out there in the distance? Is that a wolf? Oh yeah, that's a wolf chasing this poor little rabbit. Yep, you can just die now. Let's see if I can't. Oh, there we go. Got him. Or got her, technically. Let's see, am I going to have anything I really want to throw away here? Because the meat is so-so. Well, honestly, I could throw away that. Did that just... That seriously just... Yeah, that's weird. That just actually, literally... Oh wait, there we go. I was about to say, like... What the heck? Like, I was just using that just then. I don't know. Kinda weird. Alright, let's see. Anything else over here? Not much of anything this far over. But I wonder what's further over this way. It's kind of interesting, this whole, like, island design. Kind of feels like a island hopping adventure, going from one island to the other. Because first you're on this island, then a quick swim, and voila, you're over on this one. I wonder if this one's got anything over here. Yeah, no. I think if I really wanted to find anything good, I'd go further over that way, but it's about 1 o'clock almost in game, so I think I'll do the right thing and head back, or at least meander my way to getting back. Don't want to get caught out here unprepared completely if I'm going to be spending the night out in the wilderness. And maybe I'll just have to do some exploring off camera. I don't know. All stuff to be figured out when I get to it. The crossing of a bridge when you get to it. Quite a popular phrase, as I've come to find out, at least amongst the circles I'm in. And well, looking at the figuring the length of what this episode's going to work out to, and I'll have to take a short pause here. But as always, I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful, beautiful day, everyone.